gamers, I'm here at the PTS booth at SHOT Show 2017. Thank you to them for allowing us to come here and do some video. So what we've got is a few things from PTS that are new and a little bit of updated that I want to talk about. For one, for anyone who uses the RM4 ERG, one thing that they've done is they've actually updated that. So the magazines used to be either a 30 or a 60 round magazine with a switch you had to change internally. Well, they've updated and changed that, so now you have a 120 round capacity or a 30 round capacity, and you can switch that with a switch actually on the bottom of the magazine. So that's a lot more convenient, and you can obviously use a lot more ammo with it for when you are actually at a game where you don't have to use real caps or you don't want to use real caps, and you can switch to a standard AEG capacity. But the bullet lock and everything else like that with the RM4 ERG, that's all the same. So if you're an ERG user, you can expect the same type of thing, you just have a lot more magazine capacity now. One of their other new releases is the Slimline EPS, the Slimline Enhanced Polymer Stock. Now this is actually not, because it's not a battery stock, so this is just meant to be slimmer, lighter, much more compact and space efficient. But what's nice about it is they did actually make one big concession for those of us buffer tube LiPo users and for getting it on and off in general. It is super easy to take off because they just allow you to reverse the lever. It's easy to adjust. It's got these wings on there that prevent it from being accidentally knocked, but once you give it a firm grip, you can deactivate it, or if you just grab one side, then you're able to adjust it really easily. The cheek hold on this is very nice. There's QD sling points on either side, and it has the rear sling slot, so if you're like me and you use a glorious VTAC sling, you can just slide it through there. They've also come out with some iron sights now that I'll put some close-ups of there on. The iron sights are nicer than a lot of the other iron sights I've actually seen for polymer backup sights. The wings on the front line up pretty well with the aperture in the rear, and you can change out the aperture simply by sliding the rear notch up and down, as opposed to having it where you need to do some kind of finicky, use your fingernail and pull that thing up. So I actually like the design of these sights a lot. The one concern I would say I have is I wish these locked up top, but realistically speaking, I think they'll be fine for most users. They're obviously windage and elevation adjustable, everything else you would expect out of normal iron sights. And the gun that this is on, in case you're curious, is actually a license through AXTS, so it is 100% ambidextrous. I believe AXTS actually recently just took out the patent for the first fully ambidextrous AR-15 lower, and they're bringing that right to the airsoft market. Correct me if I'm wrong. With this, actually, if you want to lock the bolt back, normally you'd have to do that kind of weird thing where you grab the one side while bringing the bolt back. If you just hold the magazine release and pull the bolt back, it'll lock back just like that, and that's got an ambidextrous bolt release right there. So if you're using a gas rifle and you want something 100% ambidextrous, this will have you covered. Anyways, I think that'll just about do it for what I wanted to highlight new from PTS. So once again, the Z House signing off.